Hey, it's Bob Filka here. It's the Friday finish for the week of February 20th. Hope you survived the ice storm. The sun's shining here this afternoon. Just a couple quick things to highlight this week and to remind you of. If a local unit of government or building department asks you to do something that doesn't seem quite right, it probably isn't, and it might be against state law. This week, I had a couple calls from members. One, wondering whether or not a building department could require him to have a engineer sign off on his building design plans for a single family home. He cannot require that. The building department cannot require that. Your state association fought to remove that requirement, and unfortunately we have many new building department officials and others around the state who aren't aware of this rule. So if you're asked for an engineer's or architect's seal on your home design, tell them they can't require that, and if they push back, give us a call here at your state association. We also had a member tell us that a local jurisdiction was asking for fire sprinklers for a development that he was putting in. There was only one street going into the development, and a brand new fire marshal in that city was saying, hey, you've got to put in sprinklers because there's only one entrance into this development. They can't require you to do that. So just a couple of examples of the advocacy work that your state association does for you. So you can always give us a call or give your local HBA a call to put us in touch with you to help deal with these challenges that might be posed to you. Many times local government asks you to do things that technically they can't require. We just want to remind you of that this week. Hope you've had a great week. In addition to representing you in those kinds of situations, we have a team at the state capitol, and I want to turn things over now to our government relations EVP, Dawn Crandall. Dawn.
Happy Friday, everyone. If you missed the webinar put on by Housing Michigan Coalition that just recently took place, I am telling you, you missed a ton of information. We had representatives from the Michigan Municipal League, the Grand Rapids Chamber, Housing Next, Housing North, ourselves, and we went over the 4 tools that are available for you to use when we're creating that workforce housing. And it has been recorded. We will be sending that out to you, and you're going to want to watch that because it does a deeper dive on what each tool does and the requirements to get that network created with your local municipality. And at the very end, we were very honored to have the new MISTA director, Amy Hovey, join us, and she talked about the goals of MISTA and how we can get involved locally with their regional plans as well. So look for that email, join the webinar and see what took place and see what questions were asked, and stay tuned for more.
One other thing I want to remind folks of is we have a new workers' comp self-insured insurance program through your state HBA. If you have a dozen or more employees, this program is something that really could work nicely for you. More than 45% of premium is returned to members who are part of this program. So if you're tired of paying tens of thousands of dollars in workers' comp insurance, check this program out. Ask your agent or give us a call here at the State Association. And that's a wrap on this week's Friday Finish. Have a great weekend, everybody.